All right, we all remember when Mr. Jared Kushner was assigned to be the king of the world, king of the Middle East, and represent the United States in the White House and the Trump organization throughout the world. He spent much of his time in places like Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, China, all over, and never really got anything done except business deals for Trump and the family. That has shown itself to be true simply by when he left. He got a $2 billion investment from the Saudi prince that was vetoed by the council that actually has to approve all the investments on behalf of the Saudi Arabian government. And they stood up against it. They said no. And it was, if you remember, overridden by the prince himself, as was the 650 something million that went directly to Donald Trump, and the other billion that went to Steve Mnuchin. Now it's coming out that there's more business deals that were back office deals with the United Arab Emirates, with China. We know Donald Trump had hundreds of patents in China throughout his presidency. Ivanka Trump had her 1819 patents, including body bags and including voting machines, which I find very ironic. And now there's Jared Kushner has some stuff going on there too. So we need to look deeper into that, and we need to leave the doors open to what's going to come next. There's a lot coming out in these trials. There's a lot of back office deals that are going on, that have been going on, and that are still going on with the Trump family and these governments worldwide. So when we're talking about Ukraine, we're talking about, even Israel and what's going on there. It's all tied together. Everything is tied together. There's been arms deals with the Arabs, with Saudi Arabia, that Trump bragged about. That's part of the back end deals that went right into the Live Golf tournament at his club and everything else. These things were meticulously put together while they were in office. This family didn't take the office to do any good whatsoever for this country. If you look at the track record, the only thing the Trump organization, Trump administration, same thing, actually did was tax cuts for the rich. They didn't really accomplish much else. There was no health care, there was no infrastructure, there was none of the other promises that were made. But what they did accomplish were business deals. Business deals they couldn't have gotten any other way except being in office. What also they did accomplish was selling military secrets. We know this for a fact. It has been proven, testified to, it has been recorded. All of that's also going to come out even in more detail than has already been released. So looking at the big, huge picture here, we need to think hard about what would actually happen if he gets another 4-year crack at this, because there will be no guardrails. Nobody will stand up to him. We all know the Republicans already want to go down the authoritarian route. Sorry, I can't speak today. We know what the direction is for the GOP and the Republican Party. If you have any doubts, look around this country at each and every state and look at how drastically ridiculous these laws that are being passed are to our freedoms and the way we really want our country to be run. And if we can't see that and we're so blinded by politics, we really have a bigger problem than who to vote for. And we should really start inviting people to go to the countries that already run things that way, because that is not what the United States is supposed to be. The presidency was a business deal. That's all it was. I personally don't want to give him another 4 years to destroy what's left of this democracy and to make himself even more money. It's just an opinion, but we need to look at the big picture. Jared and Ivanka's stuff isn't done yet. They're still doing business deals that they started while they were in office. So is Don Jr., and so is Eric, and so is Donald Sr. So pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. Stay vigilant, stay educated, and be kind. Let's not let this country go down this toilet that it's running towards. None of us can afford that. And our kids and our grandkids certainly can't afford that. Future generations are relying on us to vote all of these people right out of office. God bless.